So it seems like every time a discussion about California gun law or politics comes up on a forum, on an internet post, or whatever, the gun guys are quick to say, get a U-Haul, move from California. And I want to talk about why that's the wrong thing to do today. So before I get into this, I want to talk about a few things real quick. One, thank you to everyone that continues to support these videos. I really appreciate that. Two, I got a couple more videos coming along, but they're just going to take a little while. One of them is going to be about these grips. One of those videos is going to be about these grips. This one is the Resurgent. This one is the Sparrow Dynamics grip. And this one is the Featureless Arms Liberal grip, which I've had for a while. But I've seen a lot of people say that they want to see comparison videos of them. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the three. I haven't had a chance to shoot with all of these yet. So once I do, I will run them through their paces a little bit, work on some transitioning, how they handle, how they feel. But moving on from that. Today, we're talking about why moving from California is the wrong idea for people that want to fight for gun rights and why you shouldn't be recommending that people go do that. So like I said, anytime that gun laws get brought up in an online forum, or if someone posts a picture of their neutered California AR, people say things like, ew, gross, leave California, get a U-Haul, or hey, I got a link to a cool accessory for that product. You click the link, it's U-Haul's website. Dumb shit like that. Now, that's funny and it's fine, but a lot of people actually believe that the best choice is always going to be to leave California if you want to support the Second Amendment. However, I'm of the opinion that that's the wrong thing to do. Let's get into it. So here's the thing. You got places like Texas, great gun laws, and then you got a couple areas of Texas that they call the California of Texas. Now, what they mean by that is an area where people that have a more liberal mindset have moved to Texas, most likely due to the cost of living, that kind of thing, just general area that they're looking to live in, and then it messes with the laws there. Now, that's fine for people like me, because I'm pro-gun, I lean more on the right side of things. I'm not really going to come in and jam your style. But if people start leaving in droves, what happens, if all the gun owners leave California, one, that's never going to happen. Two, what it's going to do is it's going to cause California to be a testing zone for anti-gun laws with no opposition. Already, there's not a whole lot of opposition. Gunmageddon in 2016, I believe, passed, and we tried to get signatures for it. We didn't even get like 10% of the required signatures, and my store and all kinds of other stores in the area were putting out flyers, asking people to come in, sign it. Anyone that came in the store, we had them sign petitions. Nothing. Based on the votes for the ammo background check, we can say that about 66% of California's population are anti-gun. That's a huge majority. That's enough to pass pretty much anything that they want to pass. If more of us leave, there's going to be no opposition, and they'll be able to pass laws that are absolutely ridiculous. If we're not staying here and we're not fighting these laws, ultimately they're going to be able to pass whatever they want, and those laws will slowly start leaking into other states. We see it happen with Oregon and Washington right now. We don't want that to happen. We need to fight it on the inside, we need to fight it on the outside, because if we let it spread, which if we were to leave California, which is what we would be doing, if we let it spread, it's just going to get worse. It's going to get worse for everyone. In addition to it being not good for the Second Amendment, it's also just not the right choice for a lot of people. Most people have families, lives, and work built around where they live, and they don't really have the geographic mobility to move out of state just because the gun laws are better. And that does suck. Obviously, I would rather not have my ARs look the way they do, but it's a price I'm willing to pay for the quality of life that I do have and the style of life that I have here in California, making the money that I do, working the job that I do, and just the life that I'm able to live here. I continue to support Firearms Policy Coalition, CalGuns, Gun Owners of America. We'll see how the NRA goes, but currently I'm not really supporting them. I will always and I will continue to fight for the Second Amendment in this state and try to bring new shooters into the realm of shooting sports. It's important for us to not just bail out at the first sign of trouble. Now, obviously, there's great reasons to leave. Recently, the Daily Shooter, he left. That was due to financial obligations, due to him being demonetized, and that makes sense. When your whole livelihood is based off YouTube and all of a sudden your money goes away, yeah, that was the right choice for him to leave, but not everybody's going to want to leave California. For him, I still appreciate that he's still covering California topics and still claiming to continue to fight for California, but for me, it's not the right choice. So really what I'm trying to say is California, if we all leave, it's going to be a testing zone. It already is a little bit of a testing zone for national gun laws. We've seen it with the assault weapon bans. They're trying to put that federal. They're trying to put all these things that they started out in California, New York, those kind of states. If we all leave, there's going to be a huge amount of people that aren't going to be influenced by a more gun-friendly group of people, meaning that it's just going to get worse and worse. Slowly and slowly, they're going to leak out and they're going to spread those unwanted gun laws into states like Texas, Utah, Wyoming, all the cool states. Eventually, they will be infected, and it's our responsibility to stay here and continue to support the Second Amendment, continue to fight these gun laws, and continue to be shooters. I want to say thank you again to everyone that supports these videos, everyone that comments, likes, subscribes. I recognize names and I do appreciate you. Have a good day.